Got somebody hanging out. Fuck yeah, dude. My #1 fan. What's up? That's so cool. Who's you know the first one. Who's wait, what did you mean who's? What's up, beautiful? Umaima. This is so nice hanging out outside. You know who's the first one. Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah, I do. I see the like, I'm like, I know who's here. How you doing, homie? I feel like I haven't talked to you in ever. It's been ages since we've talked. I wonder what kind of activity we'll get on a random off day, like Tuesday. It's your girl, baby. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeep. I love that. I can hear that in your voice. It's been ages, bro. It's not like we weren't just talking about some crazy out-of-pocket shit right before I went live. Dude, it's so nice out right now. Abby, no, don't. 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 We got somebody else that pulled up. What's up, bruh? I'll pin that shit. Do the pin of shame, bro. Smoke a fat one, pulls, and have a brilliant day. Hell yeah, thank you so much, man. I don't smoke, but I'll take that fat hit right into my heart, man. Oh, we got a bunch of homies now. What's up, guys? Highlight World says hi. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Prince Sahota says, love you, brother. I love you too, man. Much love to you. I hope you're well. Got a shitload of homies now. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? JK said hi. What's up, dude? Yeah, welcome. My name is Devin. I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman, where I teach about spirituality and self-transformation, and I just decided to randomly go live and hang out with some homies and maybe meet some beautiful folks. So how you guys doing? If you got any questions or comments or anything you want to throw in. Uma says hi. What's up, dude? I've never talked to you before. Please help. What do I do if I have a massive lump on my balls? You go to the doctor, dog. I hear you're the spiritual guru. I'm here and dropped a like and sub. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. What do you want to know? I know everything. Help, it's getting bigger. Damn, a lot of people spawned. Yeah, they'll sift themselves out here shortly. Half of them have already left. Yeah. But yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome. We're just getting started, bro. Jessica Sunpru says hi. What's up, dude? Welcome to the live stream, man. Ava, yo, what's good, dude? How you doing? Like you, brother. What do you mean, brother? I like you. I like you too, bro. I can see the randomness already. What do you mean of like just the people pulling up? I had a bad day yesterday. My morning's kicking off. Give me some wise words for today. Whatever comes down the pike, let it happen, man. It's meant to happen. And the best thing you can do is to let it move through you, because that's exactly what it wants to do. I'm just playing your game, by the way, of asking for some wise words. But yeah, for real though, that's what I do is however today is meant to be is how it's gonna be, and the best thing you can do is to get out of its way and let it pass through you. Let it move through you. Dom Chambera says, it's my birthday today. Hell yeah, happy birthday, bro. Ava says, Umaima, I'm good, nice to see you, that's so sweet. No, brother, me, you, barther. Don't, oh my God, I'll pin that shit, bro. No, brother. Me, you, brother. What do you mean? Needed to hear that. Big respect. Much love to you, man. I really do hope you have a great day today, man. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm not even capping. That's the best thing you can do is whatever comes up, let it move through you. Because that's exactly what our emotions want to do is they come up and they move through us. You know, when I hear the word emotion, I think of energy in motion. Emotion. You know, and it doesn't want to be stagnant. It doesn't want to sit there. It doesn't want to dwell, it wants to move through us. But you know, we have this attitude where when positivity arises, we chase after it and we try to grab it. We say, no, don't go. And then when negativity arises, we resist it, we push against it, and all this kind of stuff, and we say, go away. And it's just this constant, like, resistance against the natural flow of our emotions. And even though the positivity continues to flow, and we want it to stay, but it keeps moving, so does the negativity. You know, so the best thing we can do is to act. Look at my little cat in the background.
How beautiful. How sweet.
The best thing that we can do is to act like a river through which the water of our life is flowing. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much, Sky Anton. Great tips always. I appreciate you, bro. I hope you hang out for a little bit. That name, I can't read it. It looks like Hindi, but he says hi. What's up, dude? Is that Leela or Arabella? That's Arabella. That's my little baby right there. That's my baby. The spiritual witch. Hey, what's up, mama? How you doing, bro? This is the first time I've ever recognized Hey Son. That's so sweet. All right, hold on. I might have missed something up here. Nope, I didn't. Sick. My dad is my dad. I never knew that. I just found that out today. That's dope, dude. Sweet Arabella. I know. I love that baby so much. She probably wants to be out here with me. Hello, Devin's mom. That's so sweet. Danielle, what's up, dude? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Cigar Sidhu most wala likes Sir Punjab, going to Punjab. What's that mean, bruh? Give me a little bit of a translation. Rocket dude, what's that mean, dude? The goodest birthday present would be to get 50 subscribers today. Hey, man, you'll get it. You got to start somewhere, and if you just keep at it, it'll happen, bro. I hope I get 50 subscribers today. You could, man. How are you, Devin's mom? I hope you're having a good day. That's so sweet. Yeah, for any of you in the chat right now, the spiritual witch is my beautiful, divine mother. People are always surprised that my mom watches my live streams, but yeah, dude, that's how cool my fucking mom is, bro. Pet the cat and I sub. Dude, I gotta go inside. Hi, spiritual witch. That's so sweet. It has been a lovely day. It really has, man. I had an absolutely incredible day. How has your guys' day been? This is like a random off day for me to do a live stream. But I just felt like it. I was like, you know what? Screw it, man. I appreciate those words. You may not realize it, but it does make someone's day better, especially mine, and for any underlying person that took it in. You're a good man, and I hope you have a blessed day. Nick, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, and that's exactly what it's for, man. Your acknowledgement goes a long way, bro. I appreciate you a lot, and I'm really glad that that resonated with you. I do hope you have a wonderful day, bro. I keep Skyping me. What do you mean, bro? I don't care. Pet the cat and go back.
I can't pet that baby. She's inside. I can't.
Dude, my cat Leela looks like he's eating something he shouldn't be. As he should. What? What is that? Bro, surprise stream. That's like, yes, sir, baby. Altered states of consciousness. What's good, man? As he should. I know. All right, you know what? Stay right there. There you go. I done pet that cat. Pulse say my name. New lover. There you go, bro. You keep skipping me. Is say me name, Pulse. I did it, bro. Now you're winning. You're winning. I said your name. That must be the greatest relief. I have the sweetest son. That's so sweet. I have the sweetest mother. Dude, I love the outside streams. It's so fun, man. Dude, I gotta pin that. I scroll. God bless you. It's past midnight in Sweden. Thought I'd just say hello. Got a special YouTube list with some of your banger tips. P.S. My day was great. One of my papers turned out to be great. Hell yeah, dude. I love that so much, man. That means so much to me, man. I'm so glad this stuff resonates with you, bro. God bless you. Past midnight in Sweden, dude. Sweden is somewhere I'd want to travel to sometime, man. Yeah, I appreciate you so much, Sky Anton. Thank you, bro. I'm great, man. Living the best life. Hope you're vibing, man. Enjoying the warmer weather. Oh my God, I am absolutely enjoying this weather, bro. It's so nice, dude. It's a little bit cloudy, you know, but it's warm, dude. The birds are chirping. Everything is exploding with that vibrant green. Maybe we'll go for a little walk later on, dude. Hi, Umay. Uma repeating that, yeah. I subscribed. Life is so beautiful. So true. Sweetest son and sweetest mother. I love that. I celebrated with some horror Minecraft with friends. Appreciate you as well. Hell yeah, dude. What is horror Minecraft? Is that like scary role player type shit, or like going on to like a scary server or something? Isn't it fun how we are in the planet? Can I get your number? Dude, I'm sorry, but the English. First of all, no, I'm not gonna just give you my number, especially on a live stream. But dude, I really appreciate the the broken English there. You seem like a good guy. Keep it up, bro. You're no bro. I know. That shit's great. Hold on, I don't know. I think I want to keep the I subscribed pinned. Hold on, what'd you say? Isn't it fun how we are in the planet? Yeah, Danielle, if you're talking about the thing that I think you're talking about, how we're all just here right now. Like, we're all just out here existing. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are wherever the hell you are. We got people in Sweden. We got people in different entire ass continents, bro. Just hanging out. And we're all existing right now. Whether it's morning, afternoon, nighttime, middle of the night for you. We're all just out here being. It's all happening now. It's so fun. I missed this channel, bro. Where'd you go, man? That's a good pickup line. Can I get your number? Yeah, right. It's good, man. You seem like a good guy. Keep it up, bro. Yeah, New Beginnings. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for swinging by. Dude, we need a tour. Show us the property. All right. I don't know how well this thing can... I got my phone on a shitty tripod right now, but yeah, take a look. I love that tree right there. Isn't it beautiful out here? Look at that. Brookdale Farm, built in 1780. I love that tree. Look at that view. That's a view, man. Hell yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I love this place, man. I'm not going to be here much longer, though. Basically a mod pack. There's an essential multiplayer mod as well. Allows invites as if play locally. Additionally, we built bunker and got chased by the goat man. Oh my God. I screamed, my friends jumped. What the hell is the goat man, bruh? Smell some high quality oxygen. Uma, speaking of high quality oxygen, when I was in California, I went to the Redwood National Forest. And bro, I was hiking around and I was walking this whole ass path through the redwoods. And there was this guy next to me, dude. I got one of them hairs where I can't find where it is. I was walking through the redwoods and this guy said to me, he said, "Notice how you're not out of breath right now?" And I was like, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. Cause like I'm surrounded by these 300-foot giants around me. And I'd been hiking for a good amount of time and I was completely like replenished with oxygen. It was such good air. You know, you could tell it was fresh, dude. It was nice. It was really, really nice. And once he said that, it kind of pointed out to me how like concentrated and rich the fresh air was. It was very nice. Get the sequoia, bro. Trees breathe life into us. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think I saw sequoias. I saw redwoods though, for sure. The Goat Man horror mod. I like that. I watched some gameplay. It's scary. I've never heard of that shit. That's a great tree. Oh yeah, you're talking about the tree out here? Yeah, dude. I got some pictures of that with my camera. I love it. He's right, to be honest. What the What are you referring to there, Uma? Some weird goat thing. You hear a ba, like a goat sound. The thing spawned in our home. I go to my friend and tell him to go look. Goat man gone. Goofy. Dude, that's so funny. Nice tree over there. Yeah. That cloud up there is crazy, man. I have a special parking lot tree at work. I park in front of it every day. I remember you telling me about that, Mama. Doesn't it have a name? Didn't you name it? But yeah, everybody hanging out in the chat right now. It's so nice to have you guys back. Shoshana, what's up, bruh? Sorry I missed your Zoom. You're all good, dude. I'm gonna do another one at some point. I feel like the last time I saw you was when I was in Sedona. Uma, I think the mosquitoes are coming out. I don't know what the hell that just was. How you been? I've been wonderful, man. I've been wonderful. Life is flowing, changing so much, so quickly, and it's so exciting. Yes, sir, you were. Yeah, that's where I met you, I think, as you pulled up into the live stream when I was in Sedona. That was fun, man. You had beautiful energy. Not yet. You didn't eat him, mosquitoes. Leave me alone, dude. My blood is vital. Legend Barther, you're still here, bro. What's up? How you doing, Prince? Just hanging out, man. Yeah, I hope you're all doing wonderful, though. I just bought my house, was busy moving. No shit, dude. To be completely honest, I'm gonna be busy moving here soon, dude. When people say energy in that context, what kind of energy are you talking about? Where did somebody... Wait, what are you referring to there, bro? When people say energy in that context, what kind of energy are you talking about? Yeah, tell me what you're referring to and I'll be able to touch on it. I can't be the only one getting her blood vanished by mosquitoes. I love the wording there. Is it potential energy, kinetic energy? Can I measure it? Ken, what kind of energy are you talking about, dog? Did I bring energy up? What that mouth do, bro? You don't want to know. December black. Yeah, Ken, sounds like an interesting question, bro, so expand on that a little bit. I'd love to touch on it. We built 3 rooms. My third friend, a labyrinth room. He's a little newbie. We allow him to be creative. I jokingly called him a minotaur. Then the goat man paid him a visit. Oh my God, dude. We're all gonna get a visit from the goat man. You said someone had a beautiful energy in Sedona. So, I feel like you know what I mean. I don't gotta explain that. You know what I mean. When I say you have a beautiful energy in Sedona, I'm not referring to like the kinetic energy that you're expressing right, or like you have a lot of potential energy. I'm not saying it like that. I'm referring to vibe, energy, vibration, frequency, like feeling. It's a feel. You know what I'm talking about. You walk into the room and you tell they just have nasty energy or really good energy. Or you go like, for instance, I went to Sedona. Sedona as a whole had a beautiful vibe to it, you know? That's why I'm a scientist. That's why I asked. So, how would you describe the feeling of what I'm talking about? How would you word that? How do we measure this energy? It's not something to measure. It's the same thing as love. You don't measure love, but love is most definitely something you can feel. You know? You feel it. I feel love. The mosquito emoji. Hey, where are you moving? Hey, Draven, what's good, bro? I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen you in a live stream. I don't know where I'm moving. That's the fun and exciting and scary part. Going to Punjab, your barther. Where's Punjab at? The fact that everyone is talking about something meaningful. Me, mosquitoes. I know, dude. No, not everybody's talking about something meaningful, Uma. We got December Black up here asking me what that mouth do. That I am awesome, yeah. You can show the love can be measured with percentages in some cultures. You can show the chemical reactions in your brain, though, when a person is in love. We can see it in fMEI. Well, I think we're at an end here, man. Because what I'm referring to is not like when I say love or energy or vibe. I'm not referring to something I've measured and noted. It's a feeling. It's just the experience. You know, I'm not getting into the analytical measurement, chemical reaction, electricity world. You know, then it's a useless word. Give it up to another scientist to think that anything you can't measure is useless. I appreciate scientists, but like I greatly appreciate science, most definitely, but it's very it can be very narrow and one-dimensional. Scientists have to be miserable. Well, it's what they think reality is. What's going on up here? Sweet brother sounds spontaneous. Somewhere warm? No, it's gonna be here in Maine. Nice hoodie, thank you so much. Oh my God, should I leave? No, stay here, please. Somewhere warm? No, it's gonna be right here in Maine. It's gonna be right here in Maine. I'm trying to find somewhere relatively close to where I work. Good night, bro. Good night, Prince Sahota. How do you rate Papa Smurf as a scientist? Probably like a 3 out of 10. Papa Smurf is magical, so he's on like a technological level of a god. Or something worse, so much to the point where you can't even measure it. Right, dude? Yeah, it's crazy. What's so funny, man, as I was literally, I think I was telling you about it, Uma, how like somebody who lives what they'd call a spiritual lifestyle, or maybe even like a religious lifestyle, it seems like a spiritual individual is able to drop into the dimension that scientists resonate on, the dimension of measuring and rationality and you know, cause and effect and reason and all of this kind of stuff. The spiritual or the religious person can touch into that, but it almost seems like the scientist can't touch into the spiritual and religious reality of things. Maybe they can consider it and say, wow, that's a very fascinating way to live life, you know, but it's almost like they can't experience the reality of spirituality, you know? Pop Smurf is a G. Why is there only one female Smurf? What are we measuring again? I don't know, dude. Reality. Spirituality is a good key for motivation. It sort of starts where our understanding ends. Yeah, dude, that's a great way to describe it. Spirituality to me is realizing the mystery and realizing it's almost this, to me, it's this irrefutable feeling that this, I love my cat in the background, bro. That's so sweet. It's this, to me, it's this feeling that this is magical. It's not some sort of cosmic fluke or accident caused by like electricity and like bumping molecules and shit. Maybe that's the way it's going down, but as for the why and the how, to me that lies in the hands of a divine energy of some sort. And I don't know what that divine energy is. but to me, it's absolutely undeniable. I couldn't be like atheist if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Maine is beautiful. Wishing you the best. Manifesting an awesome move. Good night, brother. Draven, thank you so much. That's cool you've been to Maine, homie. Setamine says, Doug addict. I had a near-death experience and fell out of my body. I'm a scientist and will gladly say that it's just personal experience. Yeah, in a weird way, when you think about it in like a philosophical kind of way, isn't it all just personal experience? The reality of science to the scientist, or religion to the religious person, or atheism to the atheist, you know, isn't it all kind of being spun through the subjective lens of our personal experience? Setamine, he loves Doug's, yeah. Number 9, yo, Squirrel Sniper, what's up, dude? Hi, do you remember me? Says Mattel or whatever. Yes, I do. Hell yeah, I do, bro. The painting is proof of a painting. The creation is proof there is a creator. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I love that. What's going on up here? I prayed to the Lord for help with my paper when the Bible speaks of God whispering unknown secrets to us. I wonder if a fraction of his knowledge that I, for example, learn in university. I pray to the Lord for help with my paper. When the Bible speaks of God whispering unknown secrets to us, I wonder if a fraction of his knowledge that I, for example, learn in university. I kind of know what you're saying, but I was having a bit of, is those secrets, so to speak. It very well could be, man. Bro, it is so beautiful out right now. I believe the collective unconscious creates that. Could be, man. Yes, I have been to Maine. Many lakes. Peace. Yeah, dude, Maine is beautiful. Squirrel Sniper, what's up? Eating some dog food? What? Danielle, are you eating dog food for dinner? What's going on, bro? I don't need to see the painter. I know they exist. Hell yeah. Cat is plotting murder. Where is she? Oh my gosh, there they are. There's 2 of my cats. Look at my babies. Oh, there he goes. He's on a mission. Danielle, you're eating dog food, bro. What are you doing? How's it taste? Is it wet dog food or dry dog food? Can I explain what atheism is? Because I don't think people know. Yeah, dude, go for it. Let her rip. We all want to hear it. It's wet. Uma, I would pin that, but I like I subscribed a little bit better. My honest reaction to what? Will you do a very short hypothetical with me so I can show you? It depends, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling this hypothetical. I have ow. Just got bit by a mosquito. I have a hard time being an atheist as well. As of my birth, I had a life-death crisis every 10 minutes as an infant. Hard to not believe in God coming out okay and alive, even if I got half-baked. What do you mean half-baked? Denial of the obvious. Hey, Inevitable, what's good, bro? To eating wet dog food. So specifically, that reaction is to eating wet dog food? Are you for eating dry dog food, Uma? All good, Uma. I'm moving home Friday. Looking forward, new beginnings. No shit, bro. It seems like everybody's kind of moving all around. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, Squirrel Sniper, I know you just pulled up, man, but I'm going to be moving here soon. I only eat human food. All right, I'll read your hypothetical. Say I have a jar of marbles on a table. Someone walks in and says they know for a fact there's an even number of marbles. Do you believe them? I mean, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't know why they're saying they know for a fact, so it's kind of a maybe. It depends. They report supernatural events that took place in fulfillment of specific prophecies, and they claim that their writings are divine rather than human in origin. Sedamine, what are you referring to there, bro? Wait, Danielle, you're fucking around. You're not sitting there eating dog food, are you? What's going on? Maybe we need, yeah. Fucking A, man. Just mowing on some dog food over there, hanging out. So you think it's odd? That's interesting. I see what you're saying there. If I don't believe him, no, when if somebody comes up and says, I know for a fact there's an even amount of marbles in there, if I don't believe in that, if I don't believe him, that doesn't default me to believing that there's an odd amount, you know? It means that I don't trust his take, you know? But I also have no reason to not believe him, you know? I was supposed to be born in December, but was born in August. So I was in for 5 months and had to grow outside in an incubator of sorts. At birth, I weighed less than a kitten. I could fit in a hand. Holy shit, bruh. It's a blessing that you're here, Sky Anton. I'm pretty sure when I was born, I wasn't breathing very well at first. My mom could vouch more for that, but yeah. I'm pretty sure your boy Northwood Shaman was having a hard time breathing when he was born. That is atheism. You are saying you know how many marbles there are in the jar. You know God exists. So we say, show your evidence. It's so different than what you're trying to measure, man. And that's the vast difference that can never be united between religion and spirituality and science and skepticism. You're thinking in terms of numbers and you know what I'm saying? The religious or the spiritual experience is not numbers. It's transcendent of the mind and the rational thinking. You know, the mind is the first thing you come out of when you move into a spiritual awareness of reality. You realize that this life and this reality is not confined to linearity and rationality and cause and effect and numbers and the mind cannot comprehend the thing which created it, which is reality itself, you know? And we like to think we can, and this is just how I feel, we like to think we can understand this and grasp it in a single thought and apply our man-made model onto this vast infinite mystery. But the way I see it, man, is that the mind is this fragment. It's an aspect of reality, but reality itself, beyond the mind, is in a way superior to the mind. It's transcendent from the mind. And for me, spiritual experiences have taken place. It doesn't, you know, having a spiritual experience or considering yourself a spiritual individual doesn't it doesn't deny the reality and the rationality of science and linear thinking and psychology and biology and all these things. But what spirituality offers and suggests to me is that it's a little bit more than that. It's a little bit more than us humans can think it is, you know? And again, that's just how I experience reality. And it's not in the same way you're probably having a hard time experiencing reality in a spiritual sense or understanding that as an actual reality. You just call it a personal experience. I can't like come down into thinking life is just numbers and chemicals and percentages and reactions and stuff. I intrinsically feel something deeper than that, you know? And it's the way it is, man. What's your excuse for rebellion? Hold on, I'm gonna go back down to the bottom of the chat real quick. What's going on down here? The doctors called me a miracle child. All I can say is that I thank Jesus for my life. I try to love and help the people, friends and family, even if I myself may at times am drowning work-wise. And that's all you can do, man. That's so beautiful. Sky Anton. That's so beautiful. And it's real. It's all real. It's all the way you're experiencing reality is not wrong. This reality is about how you have a good fucking day. You know, what are you gonna do? How do you feel? How do you get through the week? You know? If it makes sense and it settles for you that this is just a sort of meaningless cosmic soup that's sort of condensed and constellated itself into the fashion that it is, that's chill. If you think God is a creator and has sort of ordained this life and all that's happened and all that's to happen, that's chill. You know, it's whatever you want it to be and whatever you think it is. You know, but sometimes we think in a certain way. We have a certain model of thinking or a certain framework of thinking that we have about life. We have a concept of what life is, and then we have an experience, a fundamentally real experience that completely dissolves the concept we had of what reality is. You know? And it can happen either way, where somebody that's spiritual has an experience that makes them think that the spirituality is nonsense, or somebody who is rational and skeptical and scientific, they have a spiritual experience that makes them realize, holy shit, science isn't all there is, you know? All right, Uma, what did you say here? Hold on, I want to check that out. Because you said something here. Dom Chambera says, I'm not getting no subscribers. Yeah, dude, it takes work, man. They're not just going to subscribe to you for no reason. You got to offer something. You got to offer some quality, man. Okay, Uma says, I have to say this as someone who used to study science. And then she says, we look at animals, insects, and cells, and even humans as a subject to study, not people and things with their own feelings, thoughts. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what creates the difference between, like, I guess what you'd call science or whatever, like astrology or geology or physics or whatever, and psychology, you know? And it's so fascinating how if this is all just chemicals and all just whatever, chemical reactions, math, cause and effect, well, the fucking chemicals woke up. The fucking chemicals somehow possess this ability to see themselves. Now we can call this electricity and electrical impulses and chemicals and all of it. We can say it as pretty as we want, but it's mysterious. It's absolutely mysterious. And I think any rational scientist who is devoid of the intrinsic feeling of the mystery is not a real scientist. They're wearing that white coat a little too tight. You know what I'm saying? Scientists, and I'm speaking very generally here, of course, scientists tend to get a little bit righteous because they can point and they say, see, it's repeatable, man. Because I can repeat it, it means you're wrong, you know? But kind of as Uma pointed to a moment ago, it's not about gross expression. It's about the inner experience, you know? It's about like when you go into deep sleep at night and you pass out, or let's just say like on a rational level, when you die and then nothing happens and everything doesn't exist anymore, because when you die, where did all of the math and all of the universe go to you personally? It goes away. It goes away. It's gone. It's gone. And in that, there's a direct confrontation with realizing that what reality it was to you was a projection of your consciousness. Because when you die and it disappears, or when you go into deep sleep and all the math and rationality and all that just disappears. You know, at least speaking subjectively to you. That's so cute, my cat back there. And spirituality and religion and just psychology as a whole, it's not talking about the outside. It's talking about experience. whatever the fuck that is. Chemicals experiencing chemicals, however you would describe it. What's wrong with saying we don't know? No, that's just what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of scientists think they do know. You know what I mean? Excuse, that's your choice. Hold on, what's going on in here? I love your descriptions of your beliefs. It's so detailed. Thank you so much, Ive. What's going on in here? Giza was the first of the world, my friend. Squirrel Sniper says psychology only came around after World War II and the Operation Paperclip. Is that really? No, dude, no, that's maybe Western psychology, but the study of the mind is as old as the mind is. I see science as a way to observe God's creation in a way, while learning is sort of being given small fractions of God's infinite knowledge. Wow, I like that a lot. I gotta read. Uma, you said, let's not talk about something humans feel towards something or someone as a subject for science that sees them as things with no feelings. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm back now. I'll be down to the bottom of the chat in one moment. It brings life meaning to help people as well as simply loving them. Reality is reality for everyone. Bro, though, spirituality brings a peace I feel like atheism cannot. Yeah, I agree. Welcome to the family, Sky Anton. Oh, yeah. Wasn't sure why I wasn't subscribed to you, but I am now. Epic takes on life, keep it real. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you so much, man. Besides the scientific fact, today was wrong yesterday, and today's fact can turn out to be false for tomorrow's scientific fact. Besides, the scientific fact today was wrong yesterday. Yeah, exactly. We got to throw out all our books. Like, who was it? I don't know. I just obviously heard this referenced. But, you know, Isaac Newton and all his discovery and shit. And he was saying, reality, this is the way reality is. And then Albert Einstein came along and he says, yeah, but it kind of depends on where you're standing. Relativity. Realizing that the laws of reality are relative to the one experiencing them and the position of you, not only physically, but psychologically as well. And that's where it gets really far out. And when we talk about like quantum physics and all this shit, I think what it is the scientists who've been looking out of their eyes long enough are beginning to realize that what they're looking at is their own mind. And that's really trippy when you start to realize it. You know, when a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? Or the fucking quantum state of the red ball, where if somebody puts a red ball in a box and you weren't looking, when you look at the box, the red ball is simultaneously there and not there for you because you didn't experience the reality of it being there or not. And only upon lifting the box and when you lift the box, it causes reality to solidify in a particular way. I think what that is, and especially as technology begins to advance more and more, I think what's going on is scientists, the rational, skeptical, realistic, hard, concrete, realistic people are beginning to realize that reality has a little bit more to do with mind and consciousness and subjectivity than they once wished it was, than they once believed it was, you know? What's going on down here? I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Sedamine and Ken, you guys are having a good conversation. I'm sorry I'm not reading every single one of your comments, by the way. Oh, Ken, you're still talking about the jar analogy. I think oftentimes when somebody considers themselves atheist, Ken, they don't believe in God. They don't say, I don't know if there's a God. They say God doesn't exist often. No, there's no God. You know what I mean? They think it's bullshit. They think God is bullshit. Yeah, Sky, again, thank you so much for the love, man. Love and life interested me so that I dared to knock. At the door of the cosmos, angels float because they take themselves lightly. Dude, wasn't it? Who said that? Angels float because they take themselves lightly. That's dope. All right, I'm chilling at the bottom of the chat now. What's up, guys? Burt Reynolds was one of the scientists, but he was too hairy. Damn. Ken, what are you talking about? Do you know that there are many stories just like Jesus way before 0 AD? I didn't know that, but I don't doubt it. Look at us here, sitting here, these little specks of bacteria growing on the surface of a rock in infinite nothingness, arguing about what we think reality is, or debating what we think it all means. It's so fun, man. You said atheists are claiming no God exists. That's not true. Who farted? Why? Well, generally speaking, I mean, I must have a misunderstanding of what atheism is, but I often think of atheism as you don't think there's a God. You don't believe in God. Isn't not knowing, wouldn't that be considered agnostic? You're awesome. Thanks, bro. A way to look at it could be that the unlikely perfection of the Big Bang could be a sign of God's creation in the beginning. The fact that the odds are so low, yet happened, is fascinating. Yeah, I feel that. I doubt you're clear on any information walking and talking snare. What are you referring to there? Cetamine? Back to the marble and hour, we're just saying we don't believe you know. No, I feel that. I know what you're saying there. I think the general use of the word atheism, though, is in reference to not thinking that there's a God. What is poppin', fellow mortal? What's up, dude? How you doing, bro? I think we should go on a walk here soon. Imagine me walking down my road talking about God. They report supernatural events that took place in fulfillment of specific prophecies, and they claim that their writings are divine rather than human in origin. Who does? I don't know what you're referring to there. Squirrel Sniper says, nothing is free in life except a fast-paced medical intervention. Had to make you all wonder. Eve, how you doing, bruh? Bogus claims of we don't know versus I know God. I think you have to look at it like a beginning and end cycle, and that's who the creator is. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a free-for-all, man, in a little bit. Look at my little boy. He looks like he swallowed a soccer ball. Lila, what you doing over there, bud? What you doing over there, dude? I see somebody laughing. Me when somebody says they don't think God exists. Me reading Ken's chats. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. What's going on down here? Oh shit, bro. What's going on? Bastion, yo, what's good, bruh? Ken, few here too. Ken and Cetamine, I'm gonna let you guys settle out this conversation. It's been very fun, but I'm tapping out, bruh. That fat loaf, I know. Look at that boy. Look at that fucking man right there. Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? What's up, dude? What? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
I just heard him. That's so cute. Damn, that fucking close up in my face. Holy shit. Hi, Devin. What's good, dude? Are you a Taurus? Says beautiful cat. Yup. Why is she not in your lap? Because I'm outside, bruh. I can't let my cat out like that. You guys want to go for a little walk? So I subscribed. Cat has knife. Look at him. Look at his little. Look at him meowing at me, bro. Why are you over here being so cute, Leela? Loaf shot. Loaf shot. Leela, what are you doing, bud? That's too good, man. Let's back this camera up before I get a close-up of my face. All right, we're going for a little walk, guys. What are you laughing at, mama? Hasn't this been a fun conversation, man? Talking to Kenjamin about God. Is a God necessary for an afterlife? Damn, dude, you're just going off, bro. Next question. I'm glad Ken and Sedamine are holding this down for me, okay? Because like I said, I retire from this conversation. Can God microwave a burrito so hot he can't eat it? Ken is correct in the we don't know. Oh, absolutely. Dude, what's this secondary? What the fuck's going on here with my camera? That's weird. Can God be so sleepy that he doesn't wake up to his own alarm clock in the morning? Wait, which way do I want to go? Yeah, I'm gonna just go for a little walk. Drug addicts logic. It's clear. You've already watched YouTube videos answering all your questions and you continue to rebel. Sedamine, are you referring to me or Kenjamin? Does he require a clock? God to show himself so you can call it a hallucination. I like my nickname. Yeah. Dude, that's one thing that'll happen if you like hang out with me enough is you get a nickname. Subbed. I love it, dude. Okay, so here's one thing I will say, Ken. I've talked with a bunch of like scientific, rational, skeptical atheists on the channel, and it's so funny because as hard as you guys come in on the spiritual, religious perspective, you still appreciate, you still love, you still honor, you still give thanks. Like I have multiple people who I have a hard-ass conversation like that with, and then they end it with, I subbed, love you, bro. It's like, damn, dude. So you're not like taking yourself seriously, you know? Welcome to the family. Hell yeah. Welcome to the family, Ken. That's so sweet. For real, bro. I love you guys so much. All right, let's take a little walk down Baker Road here. No one's gonna hang about with you, big loser. Oh, is this somebody new in the chat? Thomas, on the other hand, I don't think we're gonna convert him to the clan. Highly unfortunate. Man is the truth and falsehood, strangely mixed. Yeah, right, dude? That's a good way to put it. Imagine I get hit by a car live on fucking YouTube. Nah, I'll always remain polite. Yeah, and I can sense that, bro. It's beautiful. Thomas, you're wild, and yeah, he is. There are 2 butterflies flying in my roof. For real, bro? Dude, I don't know if I was talking about it in my last live stream, Uma, but butterflies are like the one thing that's like, it's a sign. It's a little insect or a little symbol that keeps popping up in my life. It's beautiful. That's so sweet. I think these conversations are important. Who cares if we disagree a bit? We're all in it together and no one's getting out alive. Might as well be nice. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Yes, telling people they may go to hell is not kind or anything. It's a sign. Yeah, fuck yeah it is, dude. No, I want to get a tattoo of a butterfly right on my forehead right here. Just a big old colored monarch butterfly. No, I do. I want to get a tattoo of a butterfly. Right on my eyelids, so when I shut my eyes, you see butterflies. And then I'll call it my butterfly lids. Birds do it for me. What do you mean? Cetamine. Yeah, we all know the hole that you're in, cetamine. The fucking K-hole. Another beautiful tree. Imagine I turn the camera around and you see somebody running at me. Don't do monarch is a MK symbol, is it? I like you and subscribe. Thank you so much, Adamaris Figueroa. You got a dope name, bro. Sounds like, I don't know, that sounds like a warrior of some sort. Like a very historic warrior. I met Jesus a while back on a council house estate in Dagenham. Monarch butterflies have one of the most interesting migration patterns of any species. Dude, I've seen some videos about that stuff and it's crazy. It's so beautiful. I've seen videos of them. They try to huddle up on a tree, like this certain species of tree down in Mexico where they migrate to in the winter. And like if they can't fit on the tree together, a lot of them will fall to the forest floor and die. Dude, I had the fortune of getting to see hawks migrating here into Maine a couple weeks ago, and that was beautiful, man. It was more hawks than I've ever seen in my whole life. You said to me, you're killing bees, bruh. You gotta be good, dog. Schooling fish swimming all in the same direction and all at the same speed, just like learning as fast as the slowest. That's funny. Or being as strong as the weakest link. Not only that, multiple generations will die off in the process, but they will always go back to the exact same tree. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Is it literally one tree? Or are you talking about a type, a species of tree? Oh, that's beautiful, bruh. I'm loving the colors. The same, you said, I made two distinctions. Is it the same tree or the same species of trees? That's crazy. The same tree? What? I literally saw a video of that, bro. Nice area, bro. Yeah, it's beautiful out here, man. Damn, dude. It literally looks like a cartoon right now. Exact same. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's wild. Here, woodpecker. I'm gonna turn around. Try getting into homemade colognes, aftershaves. I use natural oils and flowers, etc., and put it on after shaving. Transports your mind. That's the new like ayahuasca ceremony, is people get into using like plant-based aftershave and they go on a fucking journey. That's crazy. No, I don't doubt it though, man. I recognize your name. I've seen you before, I think. Out in the country sort of style. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm a couple miles out of town. I have a collection of about $8,000 in cologne. I have a problem. Damn, bro. You're outside now. Be aromatic. We're talking about aromatics right now, bro. It's funny that you pulled up. Yeah, I'm outside, dude. And I'm doing a surprise live stream. I'm going to call it here soon, though. I'm going to get back to my house and then call it a night. And I'm still going to go live on Thursday, so don't worry. Because I know you all were trembling, worrying that I'm not going to go live on Thursday. Let's go. Yep. Rubbing alcohol, witch hazel, and some type of oil, and add whatever ingredients you want and let it sit. That's dope, dude. The acacia tree in Africa sends out signals on the wind so that the next trees produce a bitter taste for the giraffes, so the giraffe walk upwind always. That's crazy. Dude, nature is wild, man. You know, you probably look at a zebra and your immediate thought might be, why the hell does it look like that in nature? Like that stands out like black on white, no pun intended. But apparently the primary prey or predator of zebra is like the cheetah or something like that. I don't know which one it is, but the cheetah sees the black and white. Oh wait, am I getting this right? I think it might be the other way around, actually. You know how tigers like have that striping, the orange and the black, or like the Bengal tigers or whatever? I remember hearing that you see that and it stands out to the human eye, but what the tigers mostly go after is like gazelles and shit, and the gazelle sees orange as green. So the tiger's blended right into everything. And it's just so fascinating how that works. When they move in herds, it confuses them. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was mixing up the far out facts thing. It ain't easy being cheesy. Damn. You need to read. Dude, this. I think it's a chipmunk or something back there. You need to read The Soul of the White Ant. Why? What's that? I heard a saying that compared us to caterpillars, and the cocoon state is when we spend time in meditation, and the butterfly is us in our true enlightened state. Can't remember how it goes, though. Hey, man, I'm all for it. I love it. It's interesting that you use that metaphor as well, because we were just talking about butterflies a moment ago. I need Cheetos now. I don't like Cheetos anymore, man. Too much cheese and too much puff, you know? All about the termite queen. Like how ants work together and shit. The black and white together make them blurry, from what I've heard. Lions can't see them together, so spray painting a zebra is mean, ruins their cover. Damn, bro. That's wild. They tried studying zebras but kept losing them in the herd, so they painted a green X on one, but whenever they did, the lions ate it immediately. Damn, dude. That's wild. Nature is wild. Yeah, literally speaking, too. It's far out, man. I love it. Isn't it interesting how when you're watching, like, the nature shows and stuff, wow, it's so beautiful out here right now. But, like, if you're watching, like, a cheetah chasing a gazelle, and it gets the gazelle, you feel bad for the gazelle. But then if the cheetah's chasing the gazelle and the gazelle gets away, you feel bad for the cheetah, and it shows the cheetah like sitting there like, damn, I'm hungry as fuck. You know? Isn't that wild? Any tips on how to overcome procrastination? Just do it. Just do it. Stop procrastinating. Like, that might sound facetious, but that's literally it. Just do it. The more you sit there and try to conjure up a method to get over procrastination, you're like kind of in a way procrastinating on getting over the procrastination. No more plotting, no more planning, no more trying to like figure it out. Just do it. If you're procrastinating on cleaning your house, get up and clean your house. If you're procrastinating on getting your car fixed or whatever, go and get your car fixed. If you're procrastinating on exercising or meditating or going to the gym or whatever it is, you get up and you do it. You stop procrastinating. The number one cure to stop procrastinating is to stop procrastinating. Like and subscribe, do you? No, she grows to expedition size, too big for her chamber. What the hell is this plant over here, dude? I'm going and checking out the garden real quick. That's a wild looking plant. But the is found in another chamber overnight, but the tunnels connecting are 10 times smaller her size. Damn. What if most life in the universe is photosynthetic? Aliens would come to our planet and think it's like Thunderdome. Damn. Just do it. I'll try my best. Hey, GT, I mean that, man. I mean that, and I mean, it also would be worthwhile. That was like the cutthroat answer. But it also would be worthwhile to ask yourself and sort of inquire, why are you procrastinating? Why do you keep putting it off? Why are you waiting around, you know? Get familiar with why you keep procrastinating and what it feels like when that energy comes up, and what are the thoughts that you start saying when you are procrastinating, you know? I subscribed too. Fascinating stuff. Thank you so much, bro. I'm hanging out in the garden right now, looking for any wild plants that are growing on their own. Another wild thing, the 100 humans versus 1 gorilla argument. First 10 gone, the others go at him when he's tired. Fucking A, bro. I mean, yeah. If you think about it, they could smother the gorilla. They could suffocate the gorilla. Yo, I got the same green hoodie as you. Dude, get out of here, bro. You come up into this chat and say that same shit every time. It started when I was in Sedona. I'm a procrastinator. The gorilla isn't going to get tired. Can you sing Bob the Builder? Bob the Builder. I don't know the rest. Look at that, bruh. Oh my God, I need to screenshot this shit. It's like a photograph with the family. Look at that, man. Whoa. Did I hit the... I guess I hit the background button. Look at that, man. Bob the Builder was his favorite. That's so true too, bro. A pro tip I do when I'm being lazy, I trick myself by doing half or a fourth. Helps you build momentum and get moving. Find the minimum effort. I feel that. Just here to lighten the mood. I love it. Behold, proof of a creator. Come on, how do I hold this fucking sun, man? There we go. I'm about to Kamehameha your ass. I've got my money on the gorilla. He's not gonna accept it because he's a gorilla, dog. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to wrap this shit up. It's been real, though. The Bob balloon, oh my God, dude. That was a sob story. This power is over. 9,000, yeah. I'm a trained Muay Thai fighter and would say the gorilla is taking it without a problem. What if the gorilla is a trained Muay Thai fighter, dude? Then he could take on like 200 people. There's only one way to find out. Do we have 100 volunteers? We gotta do this, bro. All right, guys. Any last words? So funny to look at nature through the lens of a child. Example, giraffes and rhinoceros. What the fuck is that? Straight out of a fiction novel. I know, right, dude? Oh, I just crushed a bug. Damn it. I'm so sorry, buddy. Meow? You want to see my cats? What's up, dude? What's up, babe? Hey, honey. What's up, bud? I hear him. What's up, dude? She's trying to get through the little... That's funny, man. Would kicking a gorilla in the balls. All right, we're gonna wrap this conversation up. Gorilla will be running when he sees 100 humans chasing him. As much as I would love him to force the last guy to sing for him. That's so funny, dude. I know, that gorilla would be out. I know, we're imagining 100 people versus a gorilla. It's like, dude, the gorilla's not even gonna fight. The gorilla's gonna get scared as fuck after a minute and probably run away. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this shit up. I love you all so much. I hope you had a good time hanging out, talking about gorillas and God and science and shit. It's always so fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be live. This coming Thursday, 2 days from now. I'll be going live at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the evening and hang out with you guys for a few hours. Do the same thing we just did tonight. Just hang out for a while, hang out, talk about shit, have a good time. But yeah, Spiritual Witch, I love you. Sedamine, I love you, bro. You be well. Sky Anton, thank you so much. Welcome to the family, as everybody said. Ken, I love you, bro. Thanks for such a thought-provoking conversation. Inevitable, I love you, bro. Anybody else in here? GT, much love, man. Yeah, it seems like everybody that's hanging out. Hell yeah. Squirrel Sniper, I love you. Uma, I don't know if you're still here, but I love you. Joseph, love you, bro. All right, you guys have a great rest of your night or day or morning or whatever it is for you. And hopefully I'll catch you Thursday. So thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you all later.